Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be diving into the upcoming game Battlefield 6 and everything we know about this title, including the latest info, leaks, and a release date. With that, my name is Cameron, and let's dive right in to another episode of PlayStation Games. To begin things off, let's discuss the setting. For the past two titles, EA seems to favor the historic World War I and World War II eras, but thanks to a few recent leaks, the setting for Battlefield 6 is leading more onto the modern to near future era. Now, amongst those leaks, we have two allegedly leaked screenshots from the game itself, and if this is real, you can already tell this confirms the theory that we will be getting another Battlefield game taking place in the modern era. Aside from those screenshots, we have what appears to be leaked audio from the upcoming reveal trailer, and although I won't be including that audio in this video due to copyright reasons, you guys can easily give it a search on YouTube. But aside from that, if you give a close listen to this audio, you will hear a takeoff sequence taking place along with what sounds like a rocket launcher of some sort being used at the end of the trailer. So to sum things up, you can tell this gives off a very modern to an almost futuristic vibe. Now, back in March of this year, leaker and reliable insider Tom Henderson revealed a ton of new details regarding the setting, campaign, co-op, multiplayer, and much more, all of which we will be covering in this video. Now, do keep in mind all the information and sources used in this video will be linked down below in the description, so don't hesitate to check them out. But with that out of the way, let's dive into what Tom Henderson claims the setting for Battlefield 6 will be. Now, to confirm all of the leaks so far, Tom claims this upcoming title is set in a modern or very near future setting, which gives the developers a chance to be able to implement weapons and vehicles that are currently in military development today. He also confirms that the next Battlefield installment will simply be called Battlefield, which will take place around 10 years from now. So instead of us getting a Battlefield 6, the title is most likely to just be called Battlefield, but we'll just have to wait and see what EA and DICE have for us when it's time to reveal the next installment. Furthermore, Tom claims the setting is very similar to how the Call of Duty franchise released Black Ops 2 back in 2012, with the game being set in 2025, so about 10 to 15 years from its release date. Expect military robots, drones, jets, helicopters, tanks, and that sort of thing. Tom also claims that no, the game will not be a hub for all Battlefield titles. So to sum things up, the next Battlefield game will take place in the near future 2030 decade. Now to move on, let's discuss the campaign. Tom claims the game will feature a revolutionary campaign compared to all other previous installments. The campaign will focus on you and your specialist unit, where you'll be able to choose which superpower you want to fight for. In Battlefield, there isn't necessarily axes and allies, as you will be able to choose your own path. Both the USA and Russia, who are the game's only standing superpowers, will offer to recruit your specialist team and their skills throughout the campaign, which will be a valuable asset to both sides. It would also appear like this year's campaign is a co-op experience. Now that we've covered the campaign and what to expect, let's move on to the multiplayer, which in my opinion is the most exciting. Now, according to Tom, multiplayer will feature bigger and better battles, and is described as Battlefield 3 and 4 but only on steroids, with a Battle Royale mode also on the way at some stage. The Battle Royale experience will be completely disconnected from the Firestorm name and instead will adopt a new name, probably for obvious reasons. Players will still be able to play as the 4 different types of soldiers, but instead of just having unique gadgets, players will also have different abilities which are similar to the Call of Duty perks. For example, a scout soldier might have silent footsteps, whereas an assault soldier might be able to sprint for a longer duration. Now personally, this all sounds like it's going to be a phenomenal experience, and with 5 different studios working on this title, including DICE, Criterion, DICE Los Angeles, Electronic Arts Gothenburg, and Industrial Toys, I mean, we have a lot to be hyped about here. All of this including the fact that this will be the first Battlefield for next gen. You can definitely tell this game will be something huge. Now, might I add, Tom predicted we will get a reveal trailer sometime in May, and I can personally confirm that he wasn't off by much, because the official Battlefield Twitter page indirectly confirms that in June we will be seeing more on Battlefield 6, likely pointing at a reveal trailer. Now, before we finish off, at the end of the newsletter, Tom also provided a handful of images representing the tech and vehicles we can expect to be included in this game, all of which I will be providing on screen. Next up, we have another big question that I'm sure many of you have, and that's what platforms we can expect Battlefield 6 to be released on. And just recently, EA CEO Andrew Wilson confirms Battlefield 6 will not be exclusive to next-gen consoles, and will also release on the PS4 and Xbox One. So to narrow things down, Battlefield 6 will be coming to the PC, both the PlayStation 4 and 5, along with the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X and S. Wilson even clarified that certain content and features are made possible by next-gen console hardware, but the game will still release on current-gen systems. Battlefield 6 will shine brightest on the next-gen hardware thanks to massive improvements from the Frostbite engine, but it hasn't been built fully from the ground up exclusively around this hardware. Wilson says next-gen AI and in-game environmental effects will all be made possible on next-gen systems. Now, in terms of a release date, we can expect Battlefield 6 to be released in the 3rd quarter of this year, which ranges from October to December. So if all goes planned and no delays are made, we will definitely be able to get our hands on Battlefield 6 by this holiday season. And that pretty much sums up this video. Comment down below if you guys are excited for Battlefield 6, and I'll be keeping you guys updated with the latest info, so do stay tuned for a part 2 in the future, and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification on so you guys won't miss that video. Now if you did get this far into the video, let me know down below by commenting hashtag Battlefield 6 along with any other message you guys choose to comment. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and subscribe for more news on upcoming games. With that being said, this is Cameron and I'm signing off.